welcome to my cheats channel. Today is not really a cheat meal or treat meal. I am going to make tamale bowls. I've never made them. It's supposed to be a healthy recipe from Fix8 from Beachbody. I'm going to attempt and try it and see how it goes. I'm going to take you along for the journey. I'll let you know what the ingredients are, how much to put, what to add. Let's just go with it. I do not use organic butter, ghee, G-H-E-E. I believe that's what it is. I just use regular butter. I'm not about the organic life, so I'm just gonna use what I have. Let's try it and see how it goes. I'll edit it to where it makes sense, hopefully. Let's see. Okay, so I think I have everything in front of me. I hope. Let's see what it says. 1 cup low sodium organic chicken broth. And I know it's gonna cut me off, but really you just need to see this, right? Like going into the pot. Okay. Add the broth. Puree. So we need tomato puree, 1 cup. So I have Hunt's puree. Got my cup. I got a plastic spoon because I am not trying to wash extra dishes. Unless my mom comes over. Hint, hint. She wants to wash the dishes. Okay. So 1 cup tomato puree. Oh, and I forgot. I don't have oregano. So we're going to do this anyway because I'm not really a fan of oregano, so let's just see what happens. It's all about the taste anyway, right? Okay. So just bear with me. Let's see how we get it done. Hopefully I don't drop everything. All right, chili powder. 2 teaspoons of chili powder. 2 teaspoons, half a teaspoon. I need a 1 teaspoon. All right, 2 teaspoon chili powder. I got the cheapest one I could find from H-E-B because I wasn't trying to spend a crap load of money, you know what I mean? So cheap is gonna have to do. That's how I measure. Okay, oregano. Have to skip the oregano because I don't have it. But if you do, dried oregano is 1 teaspoon. Now I need 1 teaspoon of onion powder. This one we already had. Probably my husband because he buys the McCormick. I'll buy the cheap stuff. I don't care. All right, onion powder. Garlic powder. We need 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Garlic powder, 1 teaspoon. Does this make anybody else nervous? Like, I'm not doing it right? Sorry for all the noise. Okay. Onion powder, garlic powder, paprika. Where is my paprika? 1 teaspoon. All I have is smoked paprika. Do you think that's gonna make a difference? I don't know. But we're gonna do it anyway and see how it comes out. Did you see that fall? Tell me you didn't see that fall. You don't know. You didn't see it. You didn't see it. All right. Cumin. 1 teaspoon. Not gonna lie, not a fan of cumin. But since I didn't do the oregano, we're gonna do the cumin. And it's 1 teaspoon. Seems good enough to me. All right, salt. Half a teaspoon of salt. Why do they do that? Why do they do that? Hold on. All right, so 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So that means I gotta grind it up. Do they sell something where this is already ground, so you don't have to do this? I don't know, but I have to. Let's see if I have any luck, because now it's gonna be all on the lid. And that didn't seem very smart, did it? All right, 1/2 teaspoon of pink salt. Looks good. Then 1/4 teaspoon black ground pepper. Where's 1/4? Black ground pepper. Black ground. It's over there. Hold on. Okay. 1/4. Then what do? In a large sauce pot, here it is, bring to a boil, reduce to simmer, cook for 15 minutes or until reduced by half. Stir in 3 cups of shredded chicken. Then you set it aside. So I'm gonna go put this on the stove, bring it to a boil, right? Then we reduce to simmer for 15 minutes or at least reduce to half. So let's go. Okay, for the next step, we shred 3 cups of chicken breast. Boneless, skinless, but honestly, that's too much. So I bought a rotisserie chicken the other day, and they've been eating out of it. So I'm just gonna shred that up and make it to where it's 3 cups worth, and just, it's just the easy way, right? Like, who wants to mess with all that drama? So do whatever is best for you. If you want to get chicken breast, boil them, cook them, shred them, buy a rotisserie, shred it. Do you, boo? Do you? So that's all I'm gonna do here, okay? Just shred up the chicken. It's been simmering, so now I'm going to add the 3 cups of shredded chicken, stir, and set aside. Okay, so now it calls for the dumplings, because you know traditional tamales have the masa. I don't even know what it is. The outside, you know, all the fat, all the goody stuff. So for this recipe, they're showing us how to make dumplings. So let's see how that goes. I felt like I had something here. Okay, so we need 3/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of masa harina. I'm guessing that's what it's called. I'm using this, so hopefully it's right. All right, so we need 3/4 cup. Here's a 1/4. So 1. Add 2. Sorry for all the jiggle jiggles. Got it. 3. So 3/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons. Here's 1. And here's 2. All right. Now we need baking powder. It says gluten-free. I don't do gluten-free, organic, and all that stuff unless I'm making my cookies, then I do. But for this, no. Gluten doesn't bother me, but if it bothers you, use gluten-free. So we need half a teaspoon. Let's go. Sorry if these are like really clank clank, making a bunch of noise. I guess I should use like some plastic ones. I got plenty. My husband's the baker and the cooker, not me. So that's why it's all kind of messed up and crazy. 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. So all that sea salt that I was grinding up earlier came in handy because now I need it. Remember, I made too much. So 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. 3/4 cup of the organic chicken broth. Whatever broth you decide to use. Okay? Okay. Remember, you can change the ingredients. It doesn't have to be everything they say is not set in gold, okay? Or set in stone. Well, I guess if it's gold, you can't, change it either. All right, 3/4 cup. So here's 1/4, 2/4, and 3/4. Now we're gonna mix. So, I didn't get anything. Let me get a spoon. Can you tell it's my first time? Never done this before. All right, to make dumplings, stir together masa, baking powder, salt, add broth, and ghee. Oh, the butter. I didn't do the butter. Butter. 2 teaspoons of butter. All right. My bad. So here's 1. I promise you, I'm the only one eating this. So I could spit in this and no, it wouldn't matter. I promise. Nobody's gonna eat it. Except me. Alright. Alright, so mix the butter. Where's my at? I forgot. Stir together to mix, then knead with hands to form a soft dough. And I think we're getting to the clumpies. So now let's do what it says. We're gonna knead. All right, so I'm gonna read ahead. Bring a large pot of water to a simmer. Form dough into 1 tablespoon sized balls. Gently press into thick discs. Try to avoid cracking around the edges. Gently place disc into a simmer water. Can I read? Work in batches in case your pot is crowded. Cook, simmer, boil for 5 minutes. Gently remove with a slotted spoon. I don't have a slotted spoon, but I do have a spatula with holes. So I think this is good. What do you think? Yeah? So I'll show you how to do, or at least I'm gonna attempt to show you how to do what they're telling me to do. So they said 1 tablespoon, right? 1 tablespoon sized balls. All right, so let's do a tablespoon. I think it's supposed to make 16 because for each serving, 3/4 cup serving of the sauce and chicken, you get 4 of these. Okay, so they said circle, gently press into a thick disc, try to avoid cracking around the edges. Let's see. And I think that's because if I've seen a video, and I think he said that if there's cracking, they'll fall apart in the water. So if there is cracking, you just kind of bring it back together, make it a little circle. I'm not good at stuff like this, especially like when you make homemade hamburgers. I don't know how they do it. I really don't. All right, so I'm guessing. I don't know. What do you think? We're gonna try it. All right, so I'm gonna go and make the rest of these. I'm supposed to make 16, and then we'll boil it in the water. I'll show that, and then we'll see how. So I found it easier if you take out your 1 tablespoon of the masa and you roll it into a ball. I don't know what I was doing in the beginning because I didn't want to go back and look. But you roll it into a ball, and with your palm, just mash down, and then use that part of your palm and keep on going. And then when you start seeing, if you see a crack, just kind of tap it in. That's it. Works faster, works better. I don't know why I was struggling the first time. Got more to go. All right, they've been in there for 5 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, looks kind of sketchy, but let's just trust the process and see what happens. All right, guys, here it is. So you get 3/4 cup of the chicken broth soup, I guess. I don't know what it's called. You get 4 of the 1 tablespoon dumplings. I put a little bit of sour cream on top. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of nervous to try this, but all right, let's go. Let's try it. Okay, I'm going to give my honest opinion. I did not taste it. I was tempted, but I didn't. Okay, so let's take a bite of everything, right? So I have the dumpling, the meat, the sauce, sour cream. Oh, Lord Jesus. It's not bad. I wouldn't say that it tastes like a tamale. But it's similar. Obviously, they steam the tamales, right? So the outside, I mean, the dumpling is the, I don't know. It's not as, well, it's not really, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Not bad. Not bad. I would eat just the chicken sauce on its own if you don't want to do the carbohydrate with the dumpling. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty good. It's interesting. The thing that people do to be healthy, but yet eat the foods everybody else is eating, right? So I highly recommend you try this, especially with the cold coming, that time of year. If you're trying to watch your calorie intake, and if you're not eating carbs, I mean, obviously you could probably wrap this in a low carb tortilla and it would be really good. It's pretty good. The more I eat it, the more it's like, that's pretty good. But at first I was kind of like, now, these, you just boil them for 5 minutes. It's kind of, it's a little weird. If you're a texture person, I honestly don't know if you can do it. I don't know. No, you probably couldn't. But how else would you cook them? Right? Because if you're making tamales, they steam them. And this, you're boiling it. Oh. Not bad. Pretty good. Thumbs up. After like the 15th bite, it was a thumbs up. At first, it was kind of like, But if you try it, let me know. Or something to add, maybe. Or take away, doesn't matter. I'm gonna finish it. Thanks for watching.